Yo. What up? This your boy, A Omega with the funky dope flavor. You're listening to T.I.O out the box there, folks. You know what I'm saying? We doing it in there. This is the the new podcast there. You know what I'm saying? We getting it in right now there. Topic of the theme there is, you know what I'm saying, art of production there. And speaking of which, we got some talented producers up in the building there. We got Joe Beasy there, to my left there, for sure. There we got Genocide. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
What's up there, dog? How y'all doing tonight, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing lovely. Yo, happy Memorial Day weekend there. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys again for coming through T.I.O out the box. You know what I'm saying? 6:30, 7:30. I mean, 7 to 7:30 there here at Radius Radio. You know what I'm saying?
Switched it up.
Had to there, you know, and that's mountain time there for y'all folks that are tuning in from the West Coast or the East Coast or from the Central. You know what I'm saying? Happy Memorial Day. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all are tuning in, man. We just about to get in on some dope ass topics right now, some dope ass questions, and we about to.
Some dope ass producers.
And let me tell you that
Lady like a titty.
These gentlemen are talented there, folks, for sure. So, yo, again, there, gentlemen, thank you again for coming through.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yo,
appreciate it.
Again,
No problem.
what inspired y'all to produce music? You know what I'm saying, as far as like the beats and stuff, man.
Shit, man. It started with DJ. I was more into like the DJing aspect of it. You know what I mean? First thing I learned how to use was turntables, and then it just kind of like progressed from there. It was, once I got that down, it was kind of like, what's the next step from there? You know what I mean? I felt like producing was Timbaland's been my favorite producer forever. Forever, since the beginning, since I've started. You know what I mean? That's been my favorite producer. So just hearing him and just the sounds, the shit that he would use, man, it inspired me to start making beats because, like, I just liked the way that he makes beats is like he just uses sounds that nobody else uses. You know what I mean? Like he'll use something, and he'll put something in there that you don't expect. So, like, to me, that's kind of what inspired me, was just that different, you know what I mean? That different mentality you had of doing it. So it was kind of like, that's kind of what I wanted. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck, it inspired me a lot. So that's kind of where it all started. But DJing was what it was, man. I was DJing for a long time when I was younger. That was what I started with.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we can go way back, it was when I was like 9 and 10 years old. I was breakdancing and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Lots of my brothers and them did. So I mean, it started with dancing, and then it went to DJing, and then from DJing it went to
just going through
producing. You know what I mean?
The ladder of the hip hop.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Going in there for the
exactly. Not even like trying to. You know what I mean? That's just naturally. how it just progressed.
I hear you there for sure. And what's up with you, Genocide, man? When did you start doing up this whole production thing, man? The beat producing, man.
I started it a few years ago.
Okay.
I'll say about a good 10 years ago. I'm 28 now, so.
Okay, yeah. So you was
well,
about
even
18.
before that, no, like since I was 13, 14, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I just started then, and finally I just got used to using software based because I had a couple little drum machines, and I went like the digital route, old school little weird drum pads and stuff. And, just do little random stuff in there and sample it. And
loop it, figure it out there.
Yeah, just figure it out there and then
stretch it.
Yeah, then try to go to digital route, and then once I started doing it on a computer and have my little keyboards, it's different, but I don't know, everything's digital now, so I've just been going that software route, and that's the thing about it too, because there's video editing software, there's music software, mastering, radio software, DJ, all this and that, so it's just about using.
Do you have any inspirations, like any artists or producers?
Yeah, it's mainly like that old school Dre, like the old school West Coast, and
Yeah, definitely that.
Yeah, it was mainly that, and then a lot of the Ruthless shit, all the Bone Thugs and Eazy-E and shit. Because like, I don't know, it was always weird, but then everything went trap, so I found a way to try to mix like West Coast with trap beats now, because that's mainly, like, the sound now is different than what it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's getting quicker. It seems like every week now it's like a different sound. So I don't know. I just try to make it sound like it's captured in a period of time instead of sounding dated. So I'm not trying to make beats that sound like, I don't know. Like
something that's already had,
yeah.
and you're trying to keep up with the current.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay, because when you think about the classic, you go back to like tribal shit, Mozart, and all that stuff, and that's just how I check it out.
What you think there, Beezy? How you think the you know what I mean, the way that this is all panning out there, man? This, you know, as far as like the way that this new music is taking an approach, as far as like on the beat production side.
Well, like, I don't know, man. I mean, you gotta evolve. You gotta grow with everything. You know what I mean? You can't box. And then another thing too is like, as a producer, you know what I mean? I feel like you can't box yourself in and just, you know what I mean, have one sound. I mean, you can. There's people who are successful, but I mean, I just feel like, I mean, if you want to do that, I mean, if you want to box yourself in and have a sound, explore everything before you do that. So that way you bring all that shit with you. You know what I mean? And then you have that sound, you want to create that one sound, then you have all that fucking extra shit that, you know what I mean, that you learned on the way. And it, you know what I mean, it adds to your sound. You know what I mean? You make your own sound.
And your box is strong.
But you definitely got to evolve with. I mean, it's everything is computer based now, man. Everything is fucking computer based. You know what I mean? I mean, you can still, if you have that old, you know what I mean, old MPC 2000, or you know what I mean, the actual stuff that you can plug in, you can still use all that stuff. Everything is, they're kind of making everything to where you know what I mean. A lot of people are into right now are into like bringing back like the old synths and stuff, like the fuck, you know what I mean? Like old synthesizers from back in the day, you know what I mean? Yeah, like a lot of that's coming back. So I think that what's cool is a lot of the software and a lot of the stuff they're coming out with nowadays are they're allowing you to be able to fucking connect and still use that old shit. Yeah, yep. And it's dope, man. It's but you got to grow with it, man. You can't, you know what I mean?
Hey, Pops, lend me that old keyboard, man. Joe Beasy wants to borrow it, cuz.
But when you have when you have a lot of money to spend, you know what I mean, you can buy and be able to, and you can use all, you know what I mean. You can have old equipment, new equipment. I mean, like look, like you can't tell me that, you know what I mean, DJ Premier doesn't have a fucking room full of old fucking, you know what I mean, vintage fucking equipment. You know what I mean, and then you can't tell me he doesn't have the new shit too.
Right.
You know, he has to.
You know what I mean? He has to. Giving it out to Premier and be like, hey,
but
yo, I know you make beats. Yo, check it out here. Here's something on us there. Let us know how it works for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one's on us there. You know what I'm saying? If you want some more, well, come back and let us know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's up there too. You know what I mean? Like, definitely on that there.
That's crazy.
Yo, so Genocide. What do you think the right approach is for new beat makers, and you know, whether they're young or old, like my dad there, you know what I'm saying? Just bought like an MPC, you know what I'm saying, doing some old school stuff like that. What do you think's like the right approach for any new young, you know, beat maker to the game, whether it be they new or old there, you know what I'm saying? What do you think the right way for them to go is, you know what I'm saying, as far as like, you know,
all right,
what they should go? Well, what's the standard what you would start off on? You know what I'm saying?
I think it all depends on what you want to do. You want to go old school, or you want to go get a computer, because nowadays you got to buy a dope computer to run what you want and do whatever.
Software.
Have all this if you want to, you know, you need that power, so you need like a gaming system or something with some power.
Right.
And then like you got to figure all that world out, get in the computer world, you know, because everything's getting digital.
Gigs,
so,
RAMs, you got to figure out, yeah.
Because I never went through so much shit trying to get a laptop. Just I want to make beats, and I'm glad I can say I have one now at least. That's my accomplishment, I guess. Because like most people don't really.
To build a good, powerful station like that, it takes a lot of time and dedication there. You know,
it's a whole nother world. It's like a whole nother.
Yeah, it's a whole different game, huh?
Yeah, and I don't know. It seems like some crazy shit, but I don't know. Just figure out what you want to do, software or hardware, and incorporate the two, and just continue.
Definitely start digital, and if you want to work your way back old school kind of like deal there, like you can always still pick up the newer kind of shit to like hook it up old school, like how Joe Beasy was saying, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can mix in that old school with that new.
Because you could use your phone nowadays. You can make a beat on your phone. You can do whatever. Like you get something going or whatever. I do that sometimes too when I'm bored.
Mm-hmm.
I just load up shit on my phone, or you know, sample little audio clips I'm recording, because it says good audio on there, and you know, it's like this recording, you know, it's that nice little setup. So I just been working on my mix mainly, like trying to like get shit like that, but mainly Foley stuff, like Foley audio, like. And
you mentioned you trying to go video as well too, right? You're trying to do some video game there too, and this is something that you're trying to dabble into, correct?
Yeah,
you've been kind of on the video scene for a while, like, you know.
I'm getting into it. I've been, because it's a whole nother world. So learning how to make beats, or learning how to do this, like it's all computer programs, and they all mainly running the same way, pretty much, from visuals, audios, because people record audio and of rocks and shit, like go
Right.
around and put it to movies.
And then trying to sync
yeah.
it with the actual editing from the video.
Yeah,
and
because
stuff,
like
right? Sync
doing
it
all
up.
that shit is pretty fun to me. So that's what I like doing randomly and just putting random shit together and
Right.
yeah. And I want to like try to go get some movie score type shit going on. So I have something to sound like some funk or switch it up, not all just hip hop trap, just like
The more
random
you know.
type shit. You know.
The more we know, the better off our vocabulary is. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, there for sure. So, yo, Beezy, man, what do you think? You know what I'm saying? Like, my pops got like the MPC. You know what I'm saying? Got all the monitors, all that there. He's trying to hook up like, again, like turntables because he got a bunch of albums. He's trying to link up like and sample stuff like that. You think is that like a good approach for for a first timer?
Oh, yeah.
Get into it there.
I mean, first thing, I mean, if you want to produce, like, jump in and just start. Even if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, I mean, that's how you learn.
Dedicated.
Joe, you know what I mean? When I started making beats, I didn't know how to fucking use Fruity Loops or any of that shit. I taught myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
Get it hands on. And nowadays too, man, YouTube is your motherfucking friend. You can go on YouTube and watch tutorials for everything. And you can watch tutorials on mixing, mastering, but even that is subjective because, I mean, there is no right or wrong way to mix music. I mean, there's not. I mean, music is music. You make it how you want it to sound. But, you know what I mean? There's industry standards. But, so, you know what I mean? Go on YouTube and teach yourself. It's easy. You know what I mean? There's so many fucking videos that teach you everything. How to use synthesizers. I went on there when I started, you know what I mean? Once I got Fruity Loops down, I went on there and started learning how to, like, how to make my own presets and shit, how to make my own sounds, you know what I mean?
Right.
Crafting and just taking a fucking beep, you know what I mean? You just twist knobs and you create your own synth, you can create your own pads, anything. You can make anything if you learn the sound design, you know what I mean? Right. So that's what I say, is just fucking learn. Don't stop yourself from learning. Just go in there hands on, fuck with it. Mm-hmm. If you're having trouble, use tutorials and go back and just keep fucking with it and learning, you know what I mean?
And don't be afraid to reach out, too.
Don't be afraid to reach out. And don't be afraid to sample. Don't be afraid to fucking sample, man. Hip-hop was born on fucking sampling. That's what fucking...
That's the crazy part.
It's the fuck, you know what I mean? And there's always... I always hear this fucking shit about, all original, I can only do all original. Yes. But if you find the right sample, you can always find samples. You can find samples from fucking overseas, foreign samples that you can fucking use, and nobody's probably gonna come after you because that company doesn't even fucking exist anymore.
70 years.
Do you know what I mean? There's so much music, man. Every time I sample something, that's my go-to. I don't sample anything normally, anything from the United States ever. If I'm sampling something, I'm looking for foreign shit, stuff from overseas. You know what I mean? Because at the time that, you know what I mean, we had the whole, like, you know what I mean, soul and disco movement here, you know what I mean, which was banging. That fucking, all that music is crazy. It happened over there too. So they had all their own fucking disco and soul music that didn't really blow up, like, you know what I mean, like the people in the States. So there's, you know what I mean, there's so much music out there, so much fucking stuff you can sample and use. Just don't be afraid to fucking explore. Yeah. Fucking learn how to manipulate sounds. You can find a sample and stretch that bitch out so far you don't even know what the fuck it is, but it sounds dope as fuck. And nobody's gonna know what the fuck you're sampling.
Tweak it up.
Chop it up. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can... Don't stop learning, man. Literally just fucking keep doing it and keep pushing and keep, you know what I mean? Keep an open mind.
Keep thriving.
Open mind, you know what I mean? I listen to so much music, man, every day, like... every genre, you know what I mean? I don't keep myself. I don't listen to just hip hop or all. Right. You know what I mean? Like I'll be driving, listening to some fucking Middle Eastern music, taking my girl to work, but I'm like listening to it for reasons, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? What can I find? What can I find in here? What can I get an idea from? Maybe I can hear a sound, and then I can go and play out that sound on my own and tweak it, and so it has that same sound, but it's a sample. But I'm just basically stealing the composition and turning it and then manipulating it my own way. I don't want to say stealing, sample.
No, sample. Using it in good taste there. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do there. We use it in good taste there for sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
But yeah, man, fucking don't box. Like I said, don't box yourself in. Fucking learn, especially if you're just starting out. Learn as much as you can. You know what I mean? Everything is so fast these days. Everything is fucking progressing so fucking fast. Music, everything, fucking just everyday life. Like
on Genocide was saying there, every other, you know what I mean, month there's a whole other song. a whole different theme of songs, a whole different theme of music there. Like,
Yeah.
you know, back when we were younger, you know what I'm saying? Because I think we all say that we all, I mean, you what, 20 something, you said?
28.
28 there, see? So y'all know what up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Me,
old.
BZ there, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Oh,
the other
man.
cats up in here there. We ain't saying no names. But, you know what I'm saying? We're well into our 30s. Me, I'm going to be 35. I ain't going to lie.
Shit,
You know what I'm saying? I remember them golden times when a decade was a decade. The
36.
60s sounded, the 60s from 60 all the way to 69. You know, 70 sounded from 71 all the way to 79. You
I'm
know what saying?
36 and I'll be 60 years old fucking making trap beats.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, man.
I don't give a shit.
Like, it's crazy.
That's what
because
it is.
Once we hit like 2010, it seemed like the generations changed every 3 years, every 5 years.
Changing faster.
And then it's like, man, okay, what's going to be happening in the next 3 years?
Yeah, I
You
think
know?
that's why like visuals is the way to go. Like just start editing and doing a lot of capturing a lot of shit and just
Document it.
transfer. Yeah, pretty much, but in a creative way, not not in a fucked up way. Just
Yeah, you know what I'm
something
saying?
real.
We don't do anything distasteful.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that
Because I like watching like they'll have like Jazzy Jeff cook-ups or old Timbaland things, and he has like a whole mastering class and all this shit, and you
Right.
get all these and all your old school influences and see like other people's progress, and I don't know, it's a cool world, but I don't know, I think it's kind of like a fucked up world right now. I think to sell beats and
Yeah.
do all that, so I think it's better just doing it just because you want to do it, because
you're out for the love of it there, you know what I mean? The
Yeah.
original thrive there. And don't treat it like a job, you know what I'm saying? Treat it like a love.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you wake up, you're like, okay, man, I want to finish off that beat right where I went off. Or shit, you go to bed thinking about it, man. You have to go to work, you come back and like, okay, right back on the pad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right back on
I think
the
it's
sample.
just
like,
because there's so much music out there, like everybody, like. Sorry, I lost train of thought, but.
No, you know what I'm saying?
But
Just-
yeah, like the whole game right now is fucked up because like everyone's getting sued over this, and like people selling little samples and getting ripped off and sued. And, like it's like a whole internet producer community, and like it seems like a real me corner type of thing with like
Right.
a bunch of people everywhere because it's all online, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Like what you're doing.
Totally.
You know what I mean, so,
And that's the way we have to kind of get it there. I mean, we all been there, you know what I mean? You as producers, and you know what I mean? Even I can speak for my group there, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's, we still got to outsource a little every once in a while there, but most of the time there, you know what I'm saying? We like to keep it local, you know what I mean? So again there, you know what I mean? Another question that I bring to y'all is, with y'all, you know what I mean? Do y'all sell beats like that a lot out on the, you know what I mean? Like how Genocide was talking on the beat producing community there. I mean, are y'all a part of that there? I mean, do y'all really kick it in the you know, the city, keeping it local in the state? Like, what's the deal?
I really don't have a problem selling beats. Like I, you know what I mean? To me, it's like when I make beats, I'm doing it for the love. But at the moment that beat is done and I'm ready to go and I put it out there for sale, it becomes a business.
Right.
You know what I mean? So at that point, I do it because I love it. You know what I mean? I'll always do it because I love it.
Right.
But you know what I mean? When it comes to selling them, at the point that it becomes to that point, then it's like, okay, now I got to push this because I need to say, see, I don't work a 9 to 5. I don't have a job. The music is, this is my job. This is what I do. I run, you know what I mean? I sell studio time. I do mixing and mastering, and then I do, you know what I mean? Arrows is, you know what I mean? Arrows, this dude's nasty, man. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to get to that level, but you know what I mean? He's dope, man. He's really dope. But you know what I mean? I make a living off of it. I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't work, you know what I mean? I stay home. I get to stay home and pick my son up from school, you know what I mean? But I work from my house. It's just about pushing, man. I guess I've just found I've found a way to sell my beats that works, and it works.
You do what you do.
Yeah, I found a way to do it that I think is, I found a formula, I guess you could say, when I'm done with the beat and I put it out there, that catches people's attention whenever I put it out there. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? I make these little beat videos and I'll throw them on Facebook, you know what I mean? Or if I throw it on SoundCloud, I'll go on there and like a lot of the times I'll message people and just send it to them on SoundCloud, and you'd be surprised. A lot of the times they'll go and listen to it, you know what I mean? Or you'll get hit up. I sold a beat to some cat in Michigan like 2 weeks ago.
No shit, okay.
Yeah, and he just hit me up out of the blue on Facebook. He's like, yo, I saw you on SoundCloud and I followed you to your Facebook. And you know what I mean? $200. I sold him a fucking exclusive beat for $200. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's
But
up
it's
there.
tough. It is. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like there was like a whole probably for about 2 years where I kind of gave up because I wasn't really selling any beats, and I fucking stopped. I just kind of like stopped making beats. I was like
inspiration,
begging
kind
to
of
make it,
motivation,
kind of just. And then in a way, I was kind of like, well, maybe I need to pull away, and, you know what I mean, take a little breather or something, because you know what I mean. I was at it pretty heavy, yeah. So then I kind of came back and started making more, and I don't know. I just found, like I said, I found a formula that works, and you know what I mean. I've been, you know what I mean. I sell at least 3 beats a week, so it works. You know what I mean?
When you're making a beat, and you sometimes like hear an artist on it, and you want to.
Yeah, a lot of the times when I do that, I'll send it to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm
a lot of
saying,
times, yeah, when that happens, I'll send it to them, and a lot of times it works. There's been a few times where I've sold a few.
That's
you know what I mean?
You kind of hear it in your head. And
like, I don't know if y'all know A.O. Dre from out here.
Oh yeah.
So he bought. He had the same thing. I sent him one that was, and he fucking loved it. Yeah, and he fucking bought it right away. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Genocide, man, like you too. I mean, you real big, heavy, like you said, with the community there for sure. Like you, you know, I mean, you sell a lot of beats to like a lot of people from out of state, or like a lot of your you know, your buyers from here within the state.
Right now, I'm really just stockpiling on a bunch of shit.
You're stacking up for the acorns, huh?
Yeah,
nice.
Because I be making beats all day, so like I'm to the point to where I'm sampling my old shit I made like on old hard drives, just transferring files, and because like this computer shit's crazy, so I got like a couple computers I gotta keep track of and just
switch it over, convert it into the external and stuff. Yeah,
so I'm just trying to get that all going, and you know, I just gotta remember to keep stockpiling my shit and keep shit going, because
keep it rolling.
This whole game's different. Like he said, the producer community is like crazy now, because you know, he's doing his thing, but like I don't know, like it's a crazy world. Like people do it all crazy ways, and
we just got, like I said, we got to figure out the better way for us there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I'm not really trying to. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really just stocking my music up. But I guess I need to just start dropping beat tapes, or I don't know. That's why I want to do videos. That's what I want to say.
Beat videos, man. Throw your beats on videos, man. That's the fucking, bro. That's really one of the reasons I sell a lot of my bins. Like for like the past 2 years, I've been selling a lot of my beats. So I'm putting them on little videos and throwing them up, and people fucking eat them up. People will watch them. You know what I mean? Then you know what I mean. Next thing you know, you have people you don't even know sharing it and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's crazy. But that's the formula, man. That's really fast. Part of the formula is making those beat videos, man, and throwing them up there.
For you know how much weight out there.
How much? Do it, man. Do it. It's fucking worth it, bro. I'm telling you.
But I don't know. It's kind of like crazy out here, because like, you know, everyone got all this shit going. Everything's vlog this and, you know, this, that. I don't know. Like you said, YouTube's a crazy world. It's like its own community.
YouTube,
so like,
Instagram, Facebook, man, there's a whole different universes, bro. Yeah. It's crazy. Snapchatters, all that, man. It's wild.
Your BMI straight and your PayPal's. You know, get your little locks. Get that all settled.
That big,
no doubt. You're gonna be transferring money online and shit. Yeah, I don't know. It's a crazy world. I just start doing it.
Just roll it, man. This is stuff. We gotta roll the punches, man. We gotta do to survive, man.
Yeah.
So, yo, man, gentlemen, just a real quick question there too, man, before we get into some more shout outs and check some shit out. What is a better software, man, that y'all think, man? What do y'all fuck with? You know what I'm saying? What do you think is better software? Genocide?
It doesn't really matter which one's the best. It's just what you're comfortable with. Like
how you manipulate it, right?
It's digital or software, because once you learn hardware, you're going to want like the MPC software that comes with it, or, you know, focus on that just records audio, and then you'll be able to chop it up that way.
Yeah, the better interface or something, yeah.
Or you can go the other route and get like an FL or Logic, or depending what you want, an Apple or a PC, you know. So, but
figure that one out there.
Yeah, Apple or PC. If you want PC, you know, go with FL. If you want to go Mac, then go Logic.
Right.
And or Ableton. It doesn't matter. Just use what you want to use, right?
Yeah, I know a lot of people use Ableton.
Ableton, there for sure. You know what I mean? What you prefer, man? What you usually work with?
I'm till death, Fruity Loops, man. I started with it. I was making beats on like Fruity Loops fucking. I was making beats on like FL2. You know what I mean? That's how long I've been messing with FL2. And we're on FL20, but there hasn't been 20.
Shit,
when they got to they got FL12
FL13.
or 13, then they jumped it, to FL20. So I've been Die hard for since the beginning.
Yo,
almost.
Fruity Loops Company, hit up your boy Joe Beasley there. Dedicated producer for sure. Genocide, hit him up there for sure. Loving the Fruity Loops.
Imageline.com.
But I've used everything, like I said.
Razor.
You know what I mean? I started on you know what I mean, a motif keyboard,
Okay.
and MPC 2000. You know what I mean? I had them linked together, and I would, you know what I mean?
Right.
That was how I made beats when I first started. And then I would make the beats, and then I would record them onto the. Then I would plug the MPC 2000 into the Mac we had at our studio.
Yeah.
And then fucking make, and I have to play it out to make the beat, to lay it out. You know what I mean? And that was how I made. That's how I first started, when I first started making beats.
Beat you on there.
Yeah. Crazy.
Man. I remember those samples for each square. You'd have to sample it. Man, it was a vigorous time back in the day there for just uploading all the samples to each pad there, and then wiping them out and getting a whole new set or cutting them in half.
Yeah. And see, and I can't read notes, man. Like, I'm not good at reading notes. Like, I understand them, but I can't. You know what I mean? Like, I know what notes are what, but I can't. But if I see them on if I saw like notes on the paper, I couldn't. You know what I mean? Maybe if I sat there for a little bit, I could probably study it and figure it out. But so everything I play, it's by ear. You know what I mean? So if you hear any of the sounds, you know what I mean? It's all by ear. Yeah, it's all just by what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? As I'm playing, so. So I'm self-taught, man. Like, I've never really, you know what I mean, had anybody show me anything.
Beats are fire, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Always there for sure. So, gentlemen, there, yo, where can people hit you up at there? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Genocide. Where can people? What's your contact info, man? You know what I'm saying? We got these rappers that want to get some beats from Genocide. Where can they hit you up at, man?
I'm really not nowhere. Just sometimes on my Facebook. If you want to catch me there. But
okay, yeah. Well, what's your email there? Where can they hit you up there? Like, you're just on FB? Like, what's your FB?
Yeah, it's just my name, Jordan Apachito.
Okay.
Facebook.com. So,
word.
Yeah.
Jordan Apachito there.
Yeah, or Genocide Productions.
Genocide Productions there for sure.
Yeah.
So FB is the only like hub that you mess with right now. You're not like on Instagram or anything like that there. Okay, cool. Yo, any shout outs to anybody, man? You know what I mean? Shout outs to like your fam or anybody you want to work
fam
with?
And just shout out to everyone who keeps it real.
That's what's up there. This is Joe Beasley.
What was the question again?
Again there, man. Where can people hit you back up, man?
Oh, yeah, you can find me. You can follow me on my Facebook is public. You can find me on Facebook, Beezy Joe on Facebook, SoundCloud, Catalina Filthy, small alter ego, Bandcamp's Catalina Filthy. You can find me on there. Those are about the three only ones that you can really find me on right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But that's it. You know what I mean?
For sure. Shout out Squad, God Gang, shout out T.I.O, shout out Genocide for coming. Yeah. Shout out my man over here. Yeah, what up? But man, shout out to Arrows for having us here, man. Thank you, Arrows, again, man, for sure.
Shout out to everybody in the world. Love for everyone.
That's what it is there, folks. You know what I'm saying? This your boy, A Omega with the funky dope flavor. You know what I'm saying? We holding it down with the podcast here. You know what I'm saying? Art of Production there with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Joe Beasley. Genocide Productions there. You know what I'm saying? Folks, we coming in next week there with a special guest there. We got Hannah Mariah there. And she going to come through with another one of her homegirls. And we going to talk about some of this female artists wrecking it through the city there, folks. Dope. So, you know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Stay tuned there. You know what I'm saying? Here from Arrows Independent Studios. You know what I'm saying? At Radius Radio, T.I.O out the box. Till next week, man. This your boy, A Omega with the funky dope flavor saying peace.
Peace.
Yeah. T.I.O. Get stupid, get loco. Everybody in the club and the hoes know since day one it's been fuck the popo. When I walk in, everything low goes on. Don't approach me wrong. Don't